You've come, warrior! The mighty guardian, Arudicus Arsenosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she is still an echo and can't talk.
These sounds.
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
The Veil of Glory. It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, but on the long path of hunting. Many Arsenosa's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former master. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsenosa's side.
All right.
Before meeting Buling, it was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont. But now, the source of that power lies in the Veil.
She waits for us there. I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no? Perfect. Let's head out.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Anyway, it's no matter.
All right. Fat fish, go.
These days have been a feast of victories. Becoming champion, the glory, all thanks to you. Strange. Why are so many appearing all at once? Face me, coward!
First to the treasure!
I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings.
You are from my homeland.
That girl just now,
Oh.
the closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cardathia, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathia arrived in Septimont alone. Not if something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus.
Is there like a...
It could have only been the Thermodian, which should be dead. But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Thermodian was... The Threnodian controls the minds of its followers through their faith.
Okay.
Mia is a Ragunese, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia, her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control. Frolova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist." In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. If the Mia I see is under the Thenodians' control. When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is part of this, could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or was Frolova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide?
Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh, is that so?
Fuck you, bitch.
I don't know what's weighing on your... As a warrior, I trust the clash of steel. The traces of the blade reflect the soul. All right. Don't wear that face. Whatever. I hear cowering prey. Caught you now! Hit! With me! Those blades, spears, and halberd embedded in...
Riguanese.
This is Hercules' sword. You remember the waters of the Upper City, right? You were looking for Cartathea. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the Dark Tide bore down on Raganese, and Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that curse. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
最近からビバホ I
Feel
am the
something
sword
strong
that
and
is
pulsing in the direction the blade is
approaching.
pointing. It's coming from underground. Is it in?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Raguna, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks power. Needs home.
More tacit discord, just like last time.
A split second, the world shifted.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears, as well as tacit discords.
Kiss me! The tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first.
It caught you now! I'll end you!
Wagwan easy. Cardathia's ball sack. I can feel her pussy.
What's that sound? Come!
Come.
Lupa?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
The fuck ass Linus Camerna.
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
Thou carry the scent of Cardathia.
I'm still on the Sentinel's access too. Lupa's role in this story isn't yours!
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Thenodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will fall. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
What?
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
Wait, so do we know Maya?
A dream.
Oh, it's a
It's
different
no
POV?
dream. I'm not alone. The warrior. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathea. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories. The story of the great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumes Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next. After Cartathia's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the Dark Tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartathia saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartathia. Huh. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
Whoa. A new script arises. Arise! Arise, my
The
friend.
old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the Dark Tide. The Dark Tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. Is the warrior? No. No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly. In a past story, I came here with Cartathia.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much. Then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimon, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last. I'm sorry, Cartathia.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly,
appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinascita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows. No, you said it yourself. This is you. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
You mean?
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain specialness.
You have
Once
main
I
character syndrome.
sought to end it all. Someone stopped me.
Aw, boo-hoo, bitch.
Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I return to the world thanks to a certain person. I believe he will come.
Must be quite
Then you will see for your victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Jump to a new story and bring my message to that person.
first.
I'm close to that abnormal. You're in the submerged aqueducts.
Aqueducts.
And my fat pussy stinky. It dripped.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember, but now, with the old district completely flooded. After my role was erased, Cartathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature like the warrior. She chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance.
Oh, she's just fighting it off. Cool, that's really cool. So she's kind of the guardian.
Why. I only regained my name after I met the warrior.
Yeah, because it was a story protected by Cardathea. Oh, that's so
During our
cool.
journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monster's doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimont once more.
Yeah,
Only
yeah,
I
yeah.
can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake.
Galupa. Diva.
What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago?
She got fucked by a creature of the night.
After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimont mean?
Probably butt plug. Yeah.
I remember the entrance to the underground wall. Of course. Maybe I can awaken this in Septimontian tradition. When it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, many of the old routes are blocked. But I can try draining the water through the remaining ones.
Why didn't no one do this before?
Covered in tidal blight. It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving. Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too.
What? Oh my god. That.
Glory is upon us! With me! Lackluster. I hear cowering prey. Into the spotlight! The fight is on! Please, Bill! Boom! Together we howl! Yes!
Oh god, it's about to go, it's about to go. Oh. Oh.
Need to
What
check
the
for more
fuck?
patrol units nearby.
Is it walking? They destroyed that building. That is so cool. Oh my god. What the fuck? It got its ass ate out.
I hear cowering prey.
Go, bitch. Come here.
Try that again. The fight is on! With me! Into the spotlight! Is that all?
Oh god, what's he gonna do? Oh shit.
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower. That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts. Winds of the wild.
What are these buildings that are fucking shit on over here? Need to pee.
In my previous match, I slipped and left an opening, but my opponent failed to notice. He gradually lost his advantage. And here, he started to panic until... I knocked him down with a single blow. Oh? You're here. Oh?
Let's get it on, bitch. Let's do that then. Wow, the water's gone. Crazy.
Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another route. Huh? The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word. I know. Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Indeed. She is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground. Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. In the meantime, covering up this little
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate, using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, and I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
So Mia has been dead all this time.
Yeah.
She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The seeds will come.
You get first dibs.
Oh, she's a runner. She's a track star.
I hear cowering prey.
Caught you now! Is that all? All or nothing! Glory is upon us! With me! To victory! Die, evil! The
Wow. What is this place? It's like hologramic. Like, what the fuck? What are they looking for? What is a sword? What the fuck?
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared. Ugh, the irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city. Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
It lacks character.
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is in its own way remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it, and reached a modest agreement.
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought. To have the dark tide swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood. Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo. I'm merely curious. What?
This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, The hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renacita. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is...
And what if it...
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
Disgusting.
Oh.
To treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
With me to victory! Anyways, Eva.
I hear cowering prey.
Into the spotlight with me! With me!
To victory!
Oh, more.
Lackluster. A shame. Triumph and the theatre! Together we howl!
Apparently, she was not like quote unquote strong enough, but yet she was strong-willed enough to face the authority and sacrifice herself to save herself. She didn't fall for its tricks, and yet Cristoforo is not letting her die, and she thinks that he's gonna use her as his plaything. He must free her.
Face me, coward!
Still lingering, Mia. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where?
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled?
That was never mine. I don't...
But I do. Without a champion, you, Cartathea, both my daughters, my very creation. Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long.
We were raised by you. We'll never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You cannot admit that they used you, and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. Burnham. My flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
Viburnum.
That's why her
The
flowers.
bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh. I understand. It's a flower often given to gladiators. A symbol of victory.
More?
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do.
Better to die than to be a puppet. Death does not scare me.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance.
I believe in you. Warrior.
By the eternal sun, I will slay you!
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was wrought. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged. With sharp blades and silver tongue, you struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Renacita? Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this mental incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death.
That's right. Fuck that bitch.
Ryan and the spear tip.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck.
Glory is upon us. With me to victory. Break darkness. That's some attack. Into the spotlight! The fight is on! Die, evil! With me! Together we howl! With me to victory! Glory is upon us! Here!
Unite with me.
Try that again. Ooh, now's the second half. I smell fear.
A human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death. The tide calls. Remain to me.
Ryan and the spear tip. Please, Phil. With me
Oh my god.
into the spotlight. The fight is on. Break darkness. Glory is upon us. Ryan and the spear tip. Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud, pitiful, cry, love. Race to the finish! To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this light burn in all its fury! To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh, dear madam.
Oh my
Let's
god.
leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
There is something no one can take from me. All the bruises I have just believe it's a solution to my doubts and deepest fears. Glory's not all about winning, but blazing
Luba!
It's real! Both of you
Galactica
are safe.
family!
The Thrunodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out.
Abby.
Ah! Phew! Finally!
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimont? I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out.
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare.
Missing a part of reality.
The event that brought forth the after that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many. All I remember is wondering that she saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source. Then in another story, after we parted, I awoke in yet another story. In the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Thrunodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It had taken control of Mia's corpse. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold my death. I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled in the end, all of Septimont was swallowed. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between but in those 3 days of the story where Cartothea didn't rescue me, I would always die on the Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Oh, it was though her reverberations trapped in that
When you defeated the Thrunodian.
Yes, it was thanks to you and Cartothea. Thank you, my.
When I sensed the Thrunodian's power here, it was quite sudden. I found Lupa in the city. We traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of the destruction. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged Unfortunately, I was unable. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly, and I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? Apart from the playwright, I also encountered 2 other Fraxidus leaders. One, a woman with a bandaged eye, the other a man with scars across his face.
Surely they must be for Lova and Scar. But
Bro,
how is Scar in Renaissance?
they're literally Fraxidus. They can just teleport.
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to confront either. I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? The Thrunodian's frequency has There is something else. Perhaps due to the dark tide in the Sonoro. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the
You need to head to the Black Shores. They've been dealing with the Thenodian for years. You should go there and run some
The Black Shores. If it's a place you trust. There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont.
Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Thenodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Thenodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Thenodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Thenodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency.
What?
A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it. It seems like a clue. The true secret that you see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I once believed the Thenodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction, it leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning Tacit Discords.
The dark tide. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. But the worst of the story... Lupa, will you be able to... I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier.
Of course, it would be... But before we go, there's...
Oh, it's Mia's sword.
Travel through a silver veil above the drifting maze.
It's Mia's sword.
Uh-huh.
I went through a lot to bring it back.
The stars reveal.
The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more. But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think, she would have wanted to rest here.
Griffins call, banners gold.
It's beautiful.
Beyond the Colosseum.
our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments and all our hopes.
Mm-hmm.
The eagle's nest where thunders.
That was good. I like Wuwa. And this da da da. Banners never fall.
To which
Glad I
stage
finished
will
it.
life guide us next?
What? Oh.
To which stage?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Boo! I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor. As we advance. Time to fight all or nothing. Let's court you now. I'll end. Face me. Lackler. I smell. Is that all? Break darkness. Die evil. Flee filth. Into the glory is up together. Nice teamwork. Timely support. Attack as one. Applaud for cheer for me. Try that again. Ooh, now's the second half. Does the fate with me? New tactic. I hear cowering prey. Time to fight. All or nothing. Let's start. Caught you now. I'll end you. Face lackler. I smell. Is that all? Break darkness. Die. Flee. Fill into the glory together. Nice teamwork. Timely support. Attack. Try it. The fight is on. I love going to the Septimont bar.
Okay. Sure.
More. Do I? Oh, more. Get me more. One.
Gender, she's a female. Guys, live. Inasita. 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 Long, long. Oh. Wow. You fat bitch. New Federation too. Yeah, you're Wong Longu. New Federation. Oh my god, there's so many new Federation girlies. No idea. New Federation. New Federation. Hong Long. New Federation. Oh.
I shall have no...
To victory! Ah! What the fuck?
First to the treasure! Beyond my beloved horizon!
What the fuck? Why not? Yep.
First to the treasure!
Face me, coward!
Oh.
Ah, the scent of history.
Oh, this fuck ass doors again. Oh. Right.